Hi everyone, hope you are doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, 2 days ago, the Stureh Member of Parliament, John Waluke, was released on a bond. And after that, he had a light moment, of course, with the Azimio la Umoja leader Railaodinga, together with the other leaders, including Eugene Wamalwa, and they had a dinner, a meal. But before that, Railaodinga had come out to call for the release of Waluke through a bond. And he went further to ask the court to dismiss that case. But again, Railaodinga had his own reasons why he was feeling that Waluke should be given a bond, and again that case should be dismissed. I wanted to listen to him shortly, and after this we will continue with this conversation.
Watu ambao walikuwa wameshtakiwa na mauaji sasa wanasamehewa. Wengine iko kesi ya mauaji bado iko active murder case, anapitisha na kuwa waziri. Wengine wanasema jamaa huyu kesi yake ilikuwa ile ya bilioni 12 aliyekuwa amewekewa tu. Sasa lakini kwa upande mwingine huku watu wetu wananyanyasa. Mheshimiwa Waluke, mjumbe wa Stureh, kesi yake ilikuwa ni kama civil case. Maana yake yeye walidai pesa na wakalipwa. Badala ya kusema hiyo pesa ulilipwa kwa njia ambayo si nzuri, irudisha, amewekwa ndani. Kesi yake inafufushwa, anawekwa ndani na amefungwa miaka 67. Wewe ni mtu miaka 60 tayari, kama kuweka Raila ndani kwa miaka 50. Ni fitina, si fitina. Unawacha Lenturi, unawacha unawacha yule mama mwingine huko, alafu Waluke wanachukua wanaweka ndani miaka 67. Hiyo ni haki kweli? Hiyo ni haki kweli? Tunataka Waluke apewe bond, alafu hiyo kesi baadaye itupuliwe mbali.
Now, Waluke had been jailed by a magistrate court for a 60 years a jail term for defrauding National Cereal and Produce Board 313 million, somewhere in 2014. But there was an alternative. It's either he pay 1 billion shillings or he serve 60 years jail term. So, Railaodinga had spoken in a funeral somewhere in Kakamega, I think during the burial of the Kakamega governor, the mother to Kakamega governor. But beside this, Raila had come separately with a statement to call for release of John Waluke. And after Raila Odinga coming out to call for the release, of course, a 3-judge bench was constituted, comprising of Justice Asike Mahadia, Grace Nganye, and Sankole Ole Kantai. And of course, the defense team was arguing that in case Waluke will continue to stay in jail for 8 consecutive sittings in the parliament, he is automatically going to lose his seat, and he cannot be viable to contest for the same seat if a by-election is called for. And of course, the bench listened to this, and they decided to grant Waluke a bond of 10 million shillings. So Waluke is out. Now you can tell, after Raila Odinga's noise, of course, Waluke has been released. As of now, Waluke was vying for Stureh MP on a Jubilee party, but it was in Azimio. So Raila Odinga remained to be the leader of Azimio la Umoja. For those who have listened to Raila Odinga, you can understand where he's coming from and where he's heading to. Raila is not calling for release of thieves, but he has a reason why he is insisting on Waluke to be released. For those who are watching the channel and they have not yet subscribed, please consider to subscribe. And for returning subscribers, thank you so much. And again, I'm requesting all of you to give this video a thumbs up as we continue with this conversation. Now, let us check on the issues Raila Odinga is mentioning on. And again, we check on who is this man, John Waluke. It is very clear, if you check on William Samoei Ruto's cabinet, it has men full of so many cases. Someone like the CS for Agriculture, he has more than 32 cases in the court. I'm talking about Linturi. Raila mentioned that. Beside this, we have people who have had murder case, but they are a part of this cabinet. They are trying to look for other means to stop these cases. Even the deputy president, Rigathi Gachagua, he has had a case in court involving 7 billion, not 313,000 the other two have been jailed for. Because Waluke and Wahungu have been jailed for this 313 million. They can share this money and give. At least everyone can contribute around 160. But 7 billion case inatupiliwa mbali. So many people have done many things here involving huge amount of money, but still they have been embraced in a William Ruto's cabinet. All those charges have been dropped. They have now cleaned. They have been washed clean. So the question Raila Odinga was pushing for, if someone has been implicated in a 3 million shillings case, then he is serving 60 years jail term. What about those who have been defrauded for? They have defrauded the state with 7 billion, murder case, and all of those other corruption. Then they have been left free to serve even in the government. Where is justice for that? Because the position should be, if these people really they need this, then let them pay this money. And if there is some other interest they want to put in on it, it should be reasonable. But where do you leave the people who Ruto has called for their cases to be terminated, and then they are serving in the government? So we are seeing selective justice, some individuals, but not to everyone. We understand with the Waluke case, it had already been determined. The other cases are yet to be determined. But Waluke still has a chance because the magistrate court has done their work. Of course, they had applied to the High Court. They upheld the resolution of the magistrate court, but he still has a chance at the Court of Appeal, and then if not even, he can go up to the Supreme Court. So he still has two chances: Court of Appeal and the Supreme Court. Because the ranking in answer, magistrate, you go to High Court, then Court of Appeal, and the Supreme Court. So he still has two chances. But despite this, even the court was refusing to give him a bail, a bond. And this is something Raila Odinga was against. Give him a bond. Because now he's appealing his case. Why do you deny him a bond? And on the other hand, we are seeing people celebrating and they have defrauded in tune of billion shillings. So there is no equality. We see selective justice. People who are being jailed, that you will say that it is selective. It means this justice is selective justice. That's why Raila Odinga is against this. And again, Raila has a duty, of course, also to defend those people who are with him. So Waluke is on his side. That's why he's coming out to call for his release. So he has to defend his side the same way Ruto is also defending his other side. But then who is Waluke? And by the way, with what John Waluke has gone through, if you call for another election today, those who will be contesting against him will be wasting their time, their resources, and their energy. Why? Because Waluke has been made a hero by the court. The court has made him to be a hero. And with all these things he has gone through, Waluke has earned what we refer to as sympathy. So whatever will be awaiting Waluke in any election will be sympathy vote. He's going to win, unless if he will be trying for another seat, maybe a senator or a governor. But if he go for the same seat, Sirisia MP, he will win. Because you can see how the people are speaking. They see William Ruto's government just playing impunity on one of their sons. And again, this alone is not also good for William Samoei Ruto in the near future politics. Because now it has come to be, now Luya is playing the victim role. That we are seeing people in Mount Kenya being released with the case, very heavy case involving billions of shillings. People like Aisha Jumwa, people like Mithika Linturi, wanawacha scot-free. But then you come here, you jail our son. So if that narrative is well pushed for, I see it turning against William Samoei Ruto. He will be seen as an enemy of the Mulembe nation. Waluke is a man who has contradicted Wetangula severally. He's a man who has been contrary to the views of Wetangula, but he has successfully managed to win elections severally in Bungoma County. But those who have tried to go that direction, you abuse Wetangula and you expect to win, they have always lost. Even those who have contested on different political parties, they never go against Wetangula. They never mention Wetangula. They always campaign on the manifesto agenda and other things without even bringing in the name of Wetangula. But the only man who has been successfully, severally, managed to give Wetangula sleepless nights in Bungoma, it is John Waluke. That is the man. And here he is. That's why you say railaodinga will go to an extent of defending him, because he knows politically he is a man who can bring some level of valueness to his side. So that is the situation as far as Waluke case is concerned. We are waiting to see. I'm seeing a Cliff Ombeta, a very competent lawyer on his side. You can trust his work. He can do a good job. We will wait to see how the issue will go on. But now, Waluke definitely will be in the parliament and they will have secured his seat. Because as long as he was going to miss 7 sittings, of course he was risking his seat, as simple as that. I don't know what to think about this, but that's my view. Otherwise, thank you so much for listening to me up to this far. May good God bless you. See you in our next